Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try one of these Burrito Kitchens burritos. This one is the beef and potato with cheese and green chili, all natural burrito. We bought these at Meijer. They were $3.29 per burrito. That's kind of expensive for a burrito because burritos, are generally pretty cheap. This is on the hotter side of the heat scale, and here's the calories. It's really tiny, so I'm having to zoom in with the camera and look through the camera, and I still cannot see it. Oh, it's really tiny. 380? I don't even know. I think it's 380, but whatever. Tammy usually puts a picture at the end, so you'll be able to see the details, but that's too small for me. I think it's 380. So anyway, you notice there's no directions. It just says cook it to an internal temperature of 165. If you go to their website, they actually have directions on their website. I've said this before, I've done a couple of these, and I don't know why they didn't put directions on the burrito itself, but whatever. What I found on the website was thaw them out in the refrigerator like overnight, and then you open the package up, like you just cut this along this plastic right here. Open it up a little bit, not completely, just open it up to let some of the steam vent out, and then you microwave it for a minute per side. So I usually put it for a minute and flip it over and put it for a minute, put it on a paper plate just so I got something to carry it on. And it's ready. So a minute per side, but open it up first to let the steam escape a little bit. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, here it is out of the microwave, and I just cut it in half just so I can show you what it looks like. That's what it kind of looks like inside. So you can see this one's a little wetter than most of the other ones haven't been this wet. They've been like this, dried out. This one's wet. Maybe it's because of the potatoes, I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna let this sit because it's super hot right now, and let it cool off a minute, and I'll be back. Okay, it's had time to cool off. I've got a fork because I cut it into smaller pieces, and this one would have been difficult to pick up and just eat because it was so like floppy and soft. So I'm just gonna get a fork and eat it. I cut it into smaller pieces though. Not that that's a small piece, that's a huge piece. Got some spice to it, that's for sure. Ooh, yeah, it's got some burn to it. I can't imagine what the very end, this was almost, this was like one up from the top. I can't imagine how spicy the top one would be. Ooh, burn you up. What's funny, I'm getting the flavor of like more of more of a potato taste than a beef and the chili flavor. I'm getting more potato than anything. You can taste the chili. I don't get the beef flavor at all. I'm sure I would miss it if it wasn't there, but it's not a standout flavor. But the standout flavors are mostly potato, a little bit of that chili-like flavor, like you get a little bit of that green chili flavor, but overall it's kind of potato-y. It's definitely got some spice to it. So if you don't like spicy food, don't get this one. If you're absolutely a lover of spicy food, you're gonna think this is probably nothing. But for me that I don't eat a lot of spicy food, it's pretty warm. I mean, it's not like I can't stand it hot. It's pleasantly hot, but it is hot. This is just okay for me. I think some of the cheaper burritos that you can buy in a big bag frozen, I won't say the name, but the big bag's frozen, you know what I'm talking about. I think they're almost as good as this. I mean, truly, the flavors are there. They don't have as much stuff in them, but the flavors are as good, if not better. This one's missing some like the beans and stuff like that. A traditional burrito has that I'm used to eating, like the beans and stuff, which I think I'm kind of missing in this. This one has potatoes instead of the beans, so I'm missing that bean flavor in a burrito. So it's just not for me. You might absolutely love them, but for me, it's just a 3. It's an okay burrito, but like I said, the cheap ones are just about as good. So I know that may be disappointing for the company, but it is what it is. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.